Okay, this will be take 500. I'm Tony Minton, and I'm the owner of the Gig Pen Rocks, where rock and roll gets down and dirty. I'm here to tell you about what we're trying to accomplish with the Gig Pen Rocks. First of all, let me say this. I have 5 memberships available. I have a fan membership. I have a band membership. I have a band membership, a singer-songwriter membership, and a music industry professional membership, all of which are free for life. They'll never ever cost you a dime. So now that we've got that out of the way, let me tell you what my vision is for the Gig Pen. I've come to discover through my son's band over the last several years that the hardest thing for your band to get is a gig. Even if you know a venue or know the owner of the venue, it's hard to get that gig because the venue wants to know how many tickets are you going to sell and how many fans are you going to pull into this joint. The future of music is not what it used to be, and it's never going to be what it used to be, ever. So we have to find out different ways to keep you guys playing live music. That's what our emphasis is here at the Gig Pen Rocks. It's entirely all about the live show. To me, personally, that's where a band makes a connection with a fan. Not when a fan plays your song on the internet or hears it on an internet radio station, man. They make a connection with you when they see you replicate that music live and how excited you are to be playing that song for them. That's where it's at. You can say otherwise, but that's where it's at, man. And you know it. So that's why I tell every young band that I know, man, when you play, I don't care if it's for 5 or 500, you better be playing like it's your last show, and you better be playing like it's your best show, because you don't know what you don't know. And what you don't know is who's out there watching you. If you're trying to make it to the big leagues, that's important. If you're just out to make some noise on the weekend and drink some beer, then do that. That's cool, man. Okay? But it will separate you from the rest. So, that being said, we've created a network community like no other. We only promote independent rock bands, period. I do not and will not promote a big labeled band. Your band will not be worrying about getting likes versus bands like Rush or Styx or Journey or the Red Hot Chili Peppers or frickin' Kid Rock or whoever the hell ever is out there competing against you for fans. It's not going to happen at the Gig Pen Rocks, ever. We will be rolling out a high-definition radio on the internet that will hopefully be syndicated with several stations. We're talking about that right now. We'll be providing interviews. We'll be only streaming the music of the Gig Pen Rocks artists. That's how it's going to work. Unsigned bands. So it's exclusive. That being said, let me tell you about what we do offer you at the Gig Pen Rocks. I have forums set up for bands broken down by genre that are specific for band use only. That being said, the professionals do have permission to come in to those forums to connect with you bands, because you're going to need their services at some point, whether it's a studio, whether you need an article written about you, you need a critic to step up to the plate and do an article, a booking agent, a manager, music supplies, instruments. So these kinds of professionals are eager to do business with you. So we'll give them access to those forums. We'll keep the fans out. We're not trying to create a drama atmosphere where people are arguing. We're not going to have those kinds of forums. It's just not going to be tolerated. We are a professional community of serious-minded musicians that simply want to play live music. That's what it really all comes down to. We have professional forums that are broken down according to the profession. That makes it easy for you to find the kind of things, the tools, the people that you need to take you to the next level or to the next stage of your career musically. We have forums broken down by genre for the fan. It makes it easy for the fan to try to make contact with bands of music that they prefer to listen to. Also makes it easy for bands of said genre to connect with fans that like that music. Okay, so I'm trying to make that easy. Now, one of the coolest features, I think, is our map feature. We have a Bands on the Run map, a fan map, and a professionals map. The Bands on the Run map is broken down, of course, by genre. I'll have a map marker for every band that wants one, and that marker will be linked to your profile, either the free profile at the GigPen or maybe a premier profile that we'll offer at a later date for a very small amount, I promise you. But it'll be static. It'll be TheGigPenROCKS.com/your band name. So it'll have your Twitter feed, your Facebook feed. It'll have a Google Calendar, which you should get. It'll have a cross-promotional video playlist that we create with YouTube, and every premiere page will have the same video. So that gives their fans a chance to see some different kinds of music and so on and so forth. Of course, you'll have your own YouTube playlist there on that page as well. All of your social media contacts. I don't care if you got 20 or 30 of them. Whatever you belong to, if you want it on that page, we can do that. So, that being said, so you're an alternative prog band, you're in Indiana, you want to go play, say, Illinois up in Chicago, and then you want to scoot down to St. Louis, Missouri, and then you want to cut over to Lexington, Kentucky, and then hit Cincinnati, and then back to Indiana. Well, you can do that pretty easy if we have enough bands signed up. Then you go to the map feature, you filter it according to your genre, and it puts a marker for every band that's registered on that map. You can visibly see where all of your buddies are, and it's easy to make contact with them because you click their marker, it takes you right to their profile. Pretty slick. Same thing with the professionals map. Same thing with the fans map, man. If fans register and they want a map marker, well, man, hey, man, you're a band in Indiana, but you're going up to Chicago. Well, how close to the venue are all these fans? You can pull that map up, and then you can start sending them private messages saying, hey, man, we're going to be in your neck of the woods in a couple of weeks. Why don't you come see us play? Trying to help you build a fan base, man. Get a fan following, because that's what the venues want, man. This is a way to do that. And this is a way for you to get the gig. This is a way for you to get the tours. We're working with another company called Indie Asylum. And Ron Sperling, man, the guy really has expressed a heavy interest in using the bands that we sign here at the GigPen as opening acts for some of the bands that he's videography and that's even a word. I didn't want to say videotape because there's really no tape. So we're digitally recording these bands and doing live shows with them from start to finish, from setup to breakdown. And it's a great thing, man, that he's doing. But partnered together with us gives you guys additional exposure, man, to much larger fan bases of these other bands. So these are the kind of partnerships that we're trying to forge. We have a growing serious interest in the UK right now. We're still in a pre-launch period here, guys, and I'm getting interest from all over the globe already. So, and if you don't believe me, go to the homepage at TheGigPenROCKS.com. Scroll down to the bottom. There's a little map thing at the bottom there that puts a little orange dot on the map every time somebody has visited the website, whether they've signed up or not. And I think you'll be surprised. Argentina, the UK, France, Spain, the United States, of course. It's an exciting time to be in the music industry, man. I just want to be a small part of it. If there's anything you can think of that other features you want to see on the GigPen, man, we're open to it. We want to make this work for you. Again, I'm offering you something that is completely free. There's no charge. And that's all there is to it. I'm not making a dime off of you, man. I'm just trying to help you. So I'll make my money in other ways, but it's not going to be off of you bands. So let's get down and dirty, man. Get your ass over to TheGigPenROCKS.com. Sign up your band today. If you're a fan, get your butt over there, man, and sign up. I'm pretty sure the Facebook sign-up's working. If not, just go through the regular process. Okay? Have a great day, man. Looking forward to seeing you at the GigPen Rocks.